I'm going to show you how I put together a dry mix for gravy. And I'm going to do beef gravy for my pantry. This is really, really easy to do. Okay, so first off, I'm going to do 1 cup of flour. Ready to do that. Set that aside. And then with that, I'm going to do 1 good tablespoon of my beef bouillon granules. And this you can store right in your pantry. Gosh, that bouillon smells good. Okay, and with that I'm going to do onion and garlic powder and a little bit of, I need my pepper. I'm going to do a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to do a teaspoon of garlic. I'm going to do about a ½ teaspoon of pepper. Oh, there's not enough in here. Let's see. There we go. That was a total about ½ teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm going to do a little bit of parsley flakes. That'll be about a teaspoon. Okay? Now I'm going to give that a nice whisk. And you can see how nice that turns out. Just give it a nice whisk. Alright, now I'm going to put it in my jar. Okay. Okay, now let me pull this back out because we are going to do, I'm going to show you how to do a chicken gravy mix, which is pretty much the same, just a few different ingredients. We're going to do 1 cup of flour. Okay, set that aside. I've got pepper in my eye and in my nose. Anyway, okay. Now we're going to do, not the beef, we're going to do the chicken bouillon. And we're going to do a good tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Or the granules, the chicken granules. It don't matter which, either one you use. Okay, and now I've got the poultry seasoning, and I'm going to do a tablespoon of that. That is wonderful stuff. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, to a ½ teaspoon of pepper. Okay. Then I'm going to do onion and garlic powder in this as well. And a teaspoon of each. There's onion. These are so easy to make, friends, and store in your cupboard or in your pantry. And there's 1 of garlic. And I also want a little parsley in this one as well. Now you don't have to put the parsley in if you don't want, but I like it in there. So a good teaspoon of parsley mixed in there. We are going to mix this up. And we are going to put it in our jar. These make wonderful gravy mixes for your pantry. Fantastic. Get it all in there. You don't want to waste any. Now both of these are the same with the beef and the chicken. so you can tell. You can pretty much tell them apart. The chicken's just a little bit darker. And this will store in your pantry. You know, mine never lasts more than 6 months, but I think you could store it for about 6 to 9 months in your pantry and it would be good all the way. Hey friends, I'm going to show you how I make a really nice country gravy mix to keep in my pantry. Now I make this quite a bit. We go through quite a bit of this because my husband loves to use this for sausage gravy and biscuits. So I'm going to do 1 cup of flour. Okay, now this is a lot like the chicken gravy mix, but there's just, the only difference is there's a little paprika in this one. I put a little paprika in. So we're going to need 1 teaspoon of paprika, and I use a nice smoked paprika. I love that stuff. So there's my 1 teaspoon of paprika. And I don't put any salt in with this because my bouillon is quite salty. So with this I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of, 2 teaspoons of garlic. I'm going to do about 1 teaspoon of pepper. Seems like a lot of pepper, but it does make a nice peppery gravy. I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of poultry seasoning in here. And I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of the chicken bouillon in here. And I'm not going to put any parsley in this one. So, with that, we're just going to mix it all together. Get it whisked together real good. And then I'm going to put it in one of my jars. I want a wide mouth jar for this. Okay, so with that, we're just going to put this in our jar. And when we're all done, we're going to label this country gravy. And I'll tell you how you do this. This is real easy to make biscuits and gravy with. You will take a skillet over medium heat. You'll put 2 tablespoons of butter in it. And when the butter gets good and melted and hot, then you're going to put 2 tablespoons of the country gravy mix in there and make like a roux. And when you get all the flour cooked down and it browns up real nice, then you're going to add 2 cups of milk into that, and you're going to stir it real nice till it gets good and thick. It'll only take a couple minutes. And also, if you want to make a good sausage gravy, just add to that about a pound of cooked sausage, and you don't even need to add any more seasonings because the gravy will, or the seasonings in the gravy will be wonderful. And that's how easy it is to do. And you can serve it over toast, biscuits, whatever. I've even known people that have put it over pancakes, but it is a wonderful country gravy. There you have it. You got the beef, the chicken, and the country gravy mixes. They are wonderful, easy to put together, and budget friendly. Saves you all kinds of money when you make your own. And I will put all the directions underneath the video to make these. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.